Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to a new live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Ken is here. Hello, Ken. Good to see you. And there are others. Please introduce yourself in the live chat window so we know who's here. The topic today is the future of Virginia. And I also have a poll question. If anyone wants to answer that poll question, please do so. And if you think you want to wait for the discussion to move forward and then you want to vote in the poll, that's okay. That's okay, because the question that I've asked is, do you think that Winsome Sears, Virginia's Republican lieutenant governor, will become the next governor? So those who already know about Winsome Sears, you may be able to answer that question. But if you want to wait, to learn more about her, then perhaps just wait, and then you can answer the poll question afterwards. Okay. So Ken is saying, I don't see the poll. Well, Ken, the poll question is right there, and I see that 6 people have already voted. So if you don't see the poll, perhaps just refresh the page, maybe. Yeah, maybe if you want to. Okay, you see it now. Great. Okay, so this is actually my second live stream today. I did one in the morning for those who were here for that. I did a live stream in the morning, something that I usually don't do. Well, sometimes I'll do really early morning live streams. Okay, I'm talking about like 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Central Time, 6 a.m. Central Time, or 6:30 a.m. or 7 a.m. Central Time. But I think the one I started this morning, it was before noon. It was mid-morning, maybe around 10 a.m. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't remember the exact time, but it was right around 10 a.m. And so a lot of people joined for that. And this is my second one today. So please, if you are tuning in, introduce yourself in the live chat window. Let's see who's here. Yeah, Ken said yes and something. Yeah, yes, Ken. And Ken, you are from Appleton, right? You did mention you are from Appleton. Okay. All right. 8 votes in the poll. Great. Ken says yes. So I know others will be tuning in as we move forward. So I'll just go ahead. My friends, the Democrats had a strong grasp on Virginia, the Commonwealth of Virginia, for a while. The Democrats had a strong grasp on Virginia for a while. Thankfully, there was a change that took place in 2021 when Glenn Youngkin became the governor of Virginia. And thankfully, he is still the governor of Virginia. But do you remember who was there before that? Can anyone tell me who was the governor of Virginia before Glenn Youngkin? Melissa is writing, Winsome is fabulous, great story of success. She's a great possibility for governor. Melissa, thank you for sharing your comments about Winsome Sears. I'm going to be talking about her today. Obviously, you can tell by the title of the live stream and also the poll question. Gerlina is here. Hi, Gerlina. Good to see you, Gerlina. Thanks for joining. Kristen's here. Kristen says, Toss, if you are up way past my bedtime, how are you? I'm doing well, Kristen. Good to see you. Yes, you are in New York. Originally from Texas, right? Obviously, I remember that. Kristen from Texas, now living in New York. You are in the Eastern time zone, so it's past midnight where you are. Tommy Brown is here. Hi, Tommy Brown. Corina is here. Hi, Corina. Our friend Rachel from Waukesha County is here. Jake is here. So Jake, I don't understand what comment you wrote. Probably sarcasm, right? Charlie is here. Freshly is here. Hi, Freshly. Freshly is asking how my weekend is going so far. Yes, my weekend is going well. I'm staying busy doing live streams. Obviously, this is my second one today, and so I'm trying to stay connected with you all this weekend. So focusing on that, focusing on the live streams. I'm reading a book. I checked out a book from the library, so I'm reading that. Ken Berry is here. So we have Ken, the first one to comment today, Ken from Appleton. And then we have Ken Berry. So we have two Kens here, right? Ken Berry, please remind me where you are from. I think you might have mentioned it before. I don't know if I had written it down. Ken Berry, please tell me. I know Ken. Ken is from Appleton, Wisconsin. And Ken Berry is from Idaho. Okay. So we have Ken from Appleton and Ken Berry from Idaho. Thank you, Ken Berry. Thanks for mentioning Idaho again. I know you mentioned it before, I forgot. So Gerlina is asking what book? I'm reading a book on folklore. Okay, actually, hold on. Let me see if I can give you the exact name. I have the book in the other room. Yeah, I don't have it in this room. But what I can do is I can log into my library account and give you the exact name. Just give me 1 second, all right? I've got my library card here, right here. Okay. So the book is called Between Worlds, Folk Tales of Britain and Ireland. Okay, did you get that name, Gerlina? It's called Between Worlds, Folk Tales of Britain and Ireland. And I'll tell you why I checked out this book in particular. So my mother has been telling me, actually she mentioned it to me when I was a young boy, okay? And she reminded me again recently, and she has mentioned it over the years. She asked me to read about the wise men of Gotham. The wise men of Gotham, okay? European folk tale. And she read it, when she was young, The Wise Men of Gotham. And she reminded me recently about the story of the Wise Men of Gotham. And I wanted to get the book, so I looked it up. I looked up the folk tales on the internet, and I saw that in this book, Between Worlds, Folk Tales of Britain and Ireland, the story about the Wise Men of Gotham, it's there in that book, along with many other short stories. And so I just, I put a hold on it from my home, logging into my library account, and then I went and got the book. So I've read quite a few stories from the book already, and I'm going to be reading more. So really, Jonathan is asking, Gotham like Batman Gotham? No, not the Batman Gotham, okay? So the Batman Gotham is Chicago. The Batman Gotham is Chicago. We're not talking about Chicago. Not the Batman Gotham. We're talking about Folk tales. Okay, really old tales. Folk tales. The Wise Men of Gotham. You can look it up. By the way, if you look up this book, you're gonna read those stories. Between Worlds, Folk Tales of Britain and Ireland. Look up this book. This is the book that I checked out. And you'll be able to read about the Wise Men of Gotham as well as many other stories. All right. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, I'm going to be talking about Virginia, but let me go back and look at some of the other comments that are coming in. Give me 1 second. All right. Give me 1 second here. All right. Okay, let me see. Okay, who's here? Gina is here. Gina is from Louisiana. Gina is here. Already mentioned Ken from Appleton and Ken Berry from Idaho. Corina is here. Corina is asking, do you remember where I'm from? Well, Corina, what do you think? Do I remember where you are from or no? Well, Corina is from Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. Corina, you are from Massachusetts. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, I asked a question about who was the governor before Glenn Youngkin, and Melissa has the right answer. Ralph Northam. Ralph Northam. Yeah. Whenever I think of Ralph Northam, I think about the abortion issue, and that's what Melissa mentioned. Abortion issue was a big deal. Lots of news about Ralph Northam's support for abortion. So I'm going to talk about that. Gina is here. Kristen's here. Okay. Who else is here? Kathy Hall. Okay, Kathy Hall's here. Gerlina is here. Yeah. Pearl is here. Okay. Well, lots of viewers coming in. Welcome. Suzanne is here. Hi, Suzanne. Our friend Suzanne from Halifax. Okay. Jonathan is from Springfield, Illinois. All right, Jonathan, I'm gonna write it down so I can remember it. Jonathan C. from Springfield. Okay. All right. Okay. Fepson's here. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Okay. Anne is from... Oh, you're from Long Island, New York, Anne. Is that correct? Anne from Long Island, right? Long Island, New York. Okay. Crystal is from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Okay. Well, welcome, Crystal. Crystal Lynn. Okay. From Alberta. Anne is asking, where are you, Tassif? Well, I am in Madison, Wisconsin. So the state of Wisconsin, America's Dairyland, as people like to call it. You can call it the Badger State. America's Dairyland, Badger State, Wisconsin. I'm in the city of Madison, so I'm in the state capital. Okay. All right. So Madison, Wisconsin, that's where I am. And now let's go into the discussion. So before Glenn Youngkin, by the way, Glenn Youngkin is a great governor of Virginia. Before Glenn Youngkin, it was Ralph Northam. And then before that, who was it before Ralph Northam? Who was it before Ralph Northam? It was Terry McAuliffe. Who remembers Terry McAuliffe? Former governor of Virginia. So you got Terry McAuliffe, Democrat, then you got Ralph Northam, Democrat, and then finally we got Glenn Youngkin, Republican. Okay? Glenn Youngkin, Republican. Thankfully, back in 2021, it was a Republican political figure who won the gubernatorial race. Glenn Youngkin won the governor's race, and he did a great job. He did a great job, my friends. I think you all agree. I mean, it's not easy, being the governor of Virginia as a Republican. I mean, just winning the election was very challenging. And then running the state, it's not easy. Virginia still quite blue. It is quite blue. And so he did a great job, I think. His arrival obviously brought a lot of hope for the Commonwealth. And in Virginia, I don't know how many of you know this. Obviously, many of you know this. Some probably don't. There are always new things that we can learn. So let me share with you that in Virginia, an incumbent governor cannot run for a second consecutive term in office. Did you know that? An incumbent governor cannot run for a second consecutive term in office in Virginia. And so Glenn Youngkin, people love Glenn Youngkin, but Glenn Youngkin, his term as governor is coming to an end. He cannot run for a second consecutive term. And so therefore, the question now is, who is going to be the next governor of Virginia? Who is going to be the next governor of Virginia? Anne is asking, is he any good? You're asking about Glenn Youngkin? Yeah, Glenn Youngkin is a great governor. Glenn Youngkin is a great governor, but sadly, he's a Republican. But sadly, he cannot run for a second consecutive term in office because in Virginia, an incumbent governor cannot run for a second consecutive term in office. So, it's always going to be a new governor. Let's see. Oh, okay. Jose doesn't like my live streams, right? Frank is here. Hi, Frank. Hi, Frank. Good to see you. Yeah, Jose. What's the Jose's second? What's Jose's last name? Castillo doesn't like me. Okay, that's okay, Jose. Jose, I hope you can still learn some stuff from the live stream. Okay. Yeah, stay here, Jose. Stay here, even if you don't like it. Maybe you can learn something. All right. Martin is here. Hi, Martin. And so Virginia, the people of Virginia, and anyone paying attention to Virginia politics, we're wondering who is going to be the governor after Glenn Youngkin? Winsome Earl Sears. Winsome Earl Sears is the Republican frontrunner in the race for the governor. So Winsome Earl Sears is the Republican candidate who's the frontrunner who's running for governor. Okay? And Winsome Earl Sears right now, do you know what Winsome Earl Sears' position is right now? Can anyone tell me what position, what political position, what official position does she have right now? Winsome Earl Sears. Lieutenant governor, yes, exactly. Lieutenant governor. So she is the lieutenant governor of Virginia, and she is running to be the governor. Now, if Winsome Earl Sears wins the gubernatorial race, she is going to be the first black female governor of Virginia. If she wins the race, and there's a lot of excitement about her candidacy, she's getting a lot of support. If she wins the gubernatorial race, she is going to be the first black female governor of Virginia. Okay? And I want to highlight that Winsome Earl Sears is also an immigrant. She's an immigrant. She's a Republican. She's the lieutenant governor of Virginia. She's running to be the governor of Virginia. Okay? Originally, Winsome Earl Sears is from Kingston, Jamaica. She came to the United States as an immigrant at the age of 6. Okay, so Too Cool here is from Australia. Okay, Too Cool. Too Cool. I like that name. Too Cool. It's a cool name. Okay, by the way, for those who don't know, Too Cool used to be a team, a tag team in WWE. Anyone remember that? I bet Gen X and millennials remember that. Okay? Too Cool. That's a cool name. Too Cool from Australia. Welcome. By the way, I'm not seeing Michael Brown here today. Michael Brown is also from Australia. And there are others from Australia who tune in. So Too Cool, welcome. Appreciate that. Okay. There are many others. Many other new names I'm seeing in the live chat. Okay. Yeah. James knows about Too Cool. James knows about Too Cool. There was Scotty, and there was Grandmaster, and there was Rikishi. Remember Rikishi? Okay. Misty is here. Hi, Misty. Wow, I'm seeing lots of new names here, so this is great. This is great. My friends, if you are tuning in, please subscribe. So, Winsome Earl Sears, she's an immigrant, originally from Kingston, Jamaica. She came to the United States as an immigrant at the age of 6. She's also a veteran. She served in the U.S. Marine Corps. Okay, she served in the U.S. Marine Corps. So obviously, there's a lot of excitement about her candidacy. And so, my friends, that's why I'm asking you the question in the poll. Do you think that Winsome Earl Sears, Virginia's Republican lieutenant governor, will become the next governor? 56 votes already in the poll. Most of the people have said not sure. And I understand that. there are people from so many different states across the country and people from across the world who are tuning in, and not everyone may know about Virginia politics. And so that's why I'm doing this live stream, to try to provide some information. Obviously, we're not going to go into the details of day-to-day politics in Virginia and Virginia's political history and what's been going on, what the Glenn Youngkin administration has done. We're not going into the details of, Virginia under Terry McAuliffe and Virginia under Ralph Northam and Virginia under Glenn Youngkin, and going into the future, what Virginia, what may be happening in Virginia. I mean, we can do that, but then the live stream will be several hours long because there's a lot to talk about. So through this live stream, I'm trying to provide you with some basic information just to make you curious enough to do your own research. Okay? Do your own research. And so Winsome Earl Sears, very, very qualified, no doubt about that. I mean, she has already she has won a statewide race in Virginia in 2021, because she is now the lieutenant governor. So she had to win a statewide election to become the lieutenant governor. And she got, let me tell you how many votes. She got more than 1.6 million votes. More than 1.6 million votes to become the lieutenant governor of Virginia. And so, well, I can actually give you the exact numbers. So in 2021, Glenn Youngkin got 1,663,000 plus votes. Okay, I'm not giving you the whole number. Glenn Youngkin won the race for the governor 2021. He got 1,660,000, more than 1,663,000 votes. And 1,663,000 votes. And Winsome Sears, she became the lieutenant governor. She got 1,658,000 votes. So almost as many votes as Glenn Youngkin. Almost as many votes as Glenn Youngkin. And, let me just tell you, that in the gubernatorial election of 2021 in Virginia, Terry McAuliffe, the Democrat candidate, former Democrat Virginia governor, but because in Virginia, as I said, if you are an incumbent governor, you cannot run for a second consecutive term. So Terry McAuliffe was the governor, Democrat governor of Virginia, and then Ralph Northam became the Democrat governor of Virginia, and then Terry McAuliffe came back and ran again. Okay, you can't run for a second consecutive term, but you can skip a term, run again. So Terry McAuliffe came back, and he ran, and he got 1,600,000 votes in the race for the governor. He got 1,600,000 votes. Glenn Youngkin got 1,663,000 votes. And in the race for the lieutenant governor, Winsome Earl Sears got 1,658,000 votes. So in the race for the office of the lieutenant governor, Winsome Sears got 1,658,000 votes, which is more than what Terry McAuliffe got that same year in the race for the governor. So both Winsome Sears and Glenn Youngkin got more votes than what Terry McAuliffe, the Democrat, got. So, I mean, this is pretty amazing. That tells you how popular Winsome Sears is in Virginia, okay? That the Democrat candidate for governor in 2021 got less votes than the Republican candidate for lieutenant governor. Okay, hold on. I see some spam in the live chat. I may have to take care of that here. Okay, so there's a viewer who's spamming my live chat window. So I have proudly and happily and enthusiastically blocked the person who is spamming, writing nonsense in the live chat, okay? Just comment after comment after comment. So happy to block any individual who's spamming. All right? Okay. Okay. Jose Castillo, this individual, Jose Castillo, is writing absolute nonsense comments. Okay, Jose Castillo, I don't know where Jose Castillo is from. Clearly is a left-wing individual, I think. I'm going to block Jose Castillo. Bye-bye, Jose Castillo. You are no longer a part of the live chat. So I blocked Jose Castillo. And if you support that decision, just say, great job for blocking Jose Castillo. All right? Okay, so back to the discussion. This is how I get distracted. Okay? Yeah, bye-bye, Jose Castillo. No room for spammers and people who write nasty comments. All right. No room for spammers, okay, and trolls. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, my friends. Let's see. Let me just do a quick review of the live chat window here. All right. Give me 1 second. Crockett is here. Hi, Crockett. Owen is here. Hello, Owen. All right. So as I was saying, hold on, who is this individual here? Wait a second. I may need to block. I may need to block somebody here. All right. Let me just do a quick review. Who should I block next? Somebody I think needs to be blocked. Let me just verify with you all. Who do you think it is? Who do you think I need to block? Okay, exactly. All right, this viewer named Term has been blocked. In fact, Term, before I blocked this individual, said block me. Okay, so wish granted. Wish granted. Okay, Term said, I asked, like, who do I need to block? And Term said, block me. So, blocked, Your wish is granted. All right. Is that it? All right. Wish has been granted. All right. So here's the issue. I mean, Winsome Sears is the front runner. She's getting a lot of support. She has the potential to win the gubernatorial race. Now, here's the issue, which I'll point out because I want to provide accurate information. The issue is, if you look at Winsome Sears' past statements, you'll see that she previously said that she would not support Donald Trump for 2024. Winsome Sears, and this is from 2022. So back in 2022, Winsome Sears expressed that she would not support Trump for 2024. Now, she obviously gave a lot of credit to Donald Trump for his success in terms of economic issues and other issues. She praised Donald Trump for his success, for his series of success. But then she said that, and this is back in 2022, she said, it's time to move on from Trump. Now, I don't know how many of you know that, but her statements got a lot of publicity back in 2022 when she said that it's time to move on from Trump. This was back in 2022. She said that. And she also said that she cannot support Trump. And once again, this is from 2022 when she said that. However, things changed. As 2024 approached, as the election came closer, Winsome Sears did support Donald Trump. She did support Donald Trump. She was also seen speaking at a Trump rally in Salem, Virginia. Melissa, are you from Virginia, Melissa? Melissa, tell me if you are from Virginia. Oh, you're from Texas, right, Melissa? You're from Texas. Right. Because I had written it down. You are from Texas, but you obviously pay attention to Virginia politics because you know about Winsome Sears, you know about Youngkin, you know about her past statements. Okay, so the viewer who's saying I'm from Virginia, please tell me your first name so that I can address you properly rather than by your screen name. Brian. Okay, so Brian, you are from Virginia. Brian from Virginia. Okay. And who else is here from Virginia? I want to know. Jay is from Virginia. Okay. Anyone else? J is Jacob. Okay. All right, Jacob. Anyone else from Virginia? Okay, there's another viewer who's saying, I'm from Virginia. Would you please give me your first name so I can address you properly, because your screen name I can't pronounce it. You are from Virginia. Tell me your first name. Stephen. All right, Stephen is from Virginia. So we got Brian from Virginia, Jacob from Virginia, we got Stephen from Virginia, and I know William Miller. I don't know if William Miller is watching, but we have a friend of this community, William Miller, who's also from Virginia. But I don't know. I don't know if William Miller is here. I haven't seen William Miller's comments in the live chat today. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing William Miller. All right. I know I mentioned William Miller because he's from Virginia. He tunes in for these live streams. So as 2024 approached, Winsome Sears supported Donald Trump, okay? She was seen, as I mentioned, she was seen speaking at a Trump rally in Salem, Virginia, and she declared to the people at the rally that she supports Donald J. Trump. So in 2022, Winsome Sears said that she would not support Trump for president again, because, the question was, is Trump going to run in 2024? And so, in that context, Winsome Sears said, in 2022 that it's time to move on from Trump. But then in 2024, Winsome Sears did support Donald Trump. Now, let me tell you something. We have seen that Donald Trump can unite freedom-loving people. Donald Trump can unite the Republicans. Donald Trump can unite the party. And so, Donald Trump is a fighter. And he also can unite people. He certainly brought the party together. So, we can mention the names of several people who were not ready. People who were not ready to support Trump in 2024, but ended up supporting him. Okay? Even those Republicans who previously disagreed with Trump and did not want Trump to run, did not want Trump to be the nominee, eventually supported him. For example, Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley was not ready to support Trump. In fact, she ran against Trump in the primary. But then she ended up supporting Trump. Nikki Haley ended up declaring her support for Donald J. Trump. That's just one example. And we can go example after example after example. And so, Winsome Sears might have said something else in 2022, but eventually she supported Donald J. Trump for president. Because Donald Trump unites people. Donald Trump unites the party. He brings people together. Joshua is here. Hi, Joshua. AC Cruz is here. Our friend AC Cruz from Arizona is here. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Good to see you, AC Cruz. Good to see you, Joshua. And Joshua, if I remember correctly, you are from Ohio. You are from Ohio. Tell me if I'm correct. It's good to see people tuning in. Oh, there's another Joshua. Okay. Another Joshua says 2 Joshuas. Okay. So not Joshua Stillwell, but the other Joshua. Where are you from, Joshua? I'm going to write it down. Another Joshua. Where are you from? Okay, this Joshua is from Canada. All right. Okay, well, thank you for joining from Canada. And also, you're spelled differently. Like Joshua Stillwell uses W instead of a U, right? So the spelling's different. Okay. Everyone, we got Don Corleone who just joined, okay? We're honored to have a member of the Corleone family, I guess, from Godfather's family here. Michael Corleone says, Michael Corleone is here. I can see the comment in the live chat. Charisse is here. Hi, Charisse. Pollyanna is here. Pollyanna, hello. Pollyanna, tell us where you are from. Were you here before, Pollyanna? Or this is not your first time, is it? Pollyanna? All right. Mr. Hops is here. All right. Mr. Hops says, second time. All right. Mr. Hops, where are you from? Where are you from, Mr. Hops? Don Corleone just said, greetings and thank you for having me. All right. No, we're honored to have Corleone Godfather. This is so cool. Love that name. So, Michael Corleone, would you please tell us your real first name? I know you want to go by Michael Corleone, Don Corleone, Godfather, whatever. By the way, great movie series. But tell us okay, it's Michael. Your real name's Michael. All right. So where are you from, Michael? Michael Corleone? Mike, all right. Where are you from? Are you from New York and you moved to Vegas or what? You're from Nevada. Okay, you're in Nevada. Yeah, you mentioned that. I remember that. Yeah? Okay. All right. In the casino business, I'm guessing, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so Joshua, I'm not ignoring your comment. See, I try to keep up with all the comments. I try to keep up with all the comments. Obviously, it's not possible. There are so many comments coming in. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue, my friends. So, as I was saying, Donald Trump, he can bring people together. He can unite freedom-loving Americans. He can unite Republicans. And so, I'm not surprised that Winsome Sears, although she might have said that it's time to move on for Trump in 2022, she ended up supporting Trump in 2024. And now the question is she going to get Donald Trump's endorsement as she runs for Virginia governor. Okay? She's probably going to need Donald Trump's support to win. Is she going to get that support? That is the question. I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm not going to make any predictions. I think we all have to wait and see if Donald Trump is going to support her in the race for Virginia governor. On the other side, from the Democrat Party, do you know who's running for governor from the Democrat Party? Any idea? It's a person named Abigail Spanberger. She is the front runner from the Democrat Party. She's the front runner from the left. Abigail Spanberger. And she's a congresswoman. She's a congresswoman. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I gotta look something up. Okay. She's a congresswoman. She represents Virginia's 7th congressional district. So she's the one that, you know, she's the one who the Democrats are supporting because she's a Democrat. She's a Democrat congresswoman. So it may very well be Winsome Sears versus Abigail Spanberger running against each other. And the winner will be the next governor of Virginia. Now, I'm going to be talking about the kind of support that Winsome Sears is getting. But let me look at the live chat before I continue. Okay, so people are asking me about vaccination. I did not get the COVID vaccine. I've mentioned it so many times. I did not get the COVID vaccine. Did not. All right. Does that answer? Okay. You know, I'm wondering, I do see trolls here. I'm wondering if I should just put the live chat in subscriber only mode. Would you like me to do that? Then the trolls can participate, but they would have to subscribe. Would you like me to do that? Yes? Yes? Okay. Okay. All right. Let me put it in the let me put it in subscriber only mode. Cassandra is here. Hi, Cassandra. Okay. All right. Everyone's saying yes. So I put it in subscriber only mode. And I put a threshold of 5 minutes. So if somebody really wants to participate, would have to subscribe and stay subscribed for 5 minutes. That's quite easy. That's quite easy. You know, you just subscribe, listen to the conversation, and 5 minutes will go by, and then you can participate in the live chat. Or, you know, you can go make a sandwich in 5 minutes and come back, right? Okay, hold on. Let me see some other questions. James is asking, what Republicans do you hope to see run for president in the future? Great question. Great question, James. Probably too early to tell. Probably too early to tell. When you look at Donald Trump's cabinet, you may be able to see some potential candidates from the Republican side for the future. Too early. Too early. You know, I may be able to answer that question in 2 years. I may be able to answer that question in 2 years, in 2026. I may be able to answer that. Crockett is asking about the bill, H.R. 10545, the bill that passed the House and the Senate, the bill to avert the shutdown, but it's also a bill that many solid Republican legislators voted against in the House and in the Senate. So yes, the list of people who voted against that legislation in the House and in the Senate, it's available on the website now. Okay, you can go look it up on congress.gov. Okay, you can go look that up on congress.gov. Let me tell you, very, very solid conservative Republicans voted against that legislation, both in the House and in the Senate. Okay, I know it passed. I know that legislation passed and the shutdown has been averted, but very solid Republicans, conservatives, voted against it. By the way, my friends, if I can get 11 more subscribers, we will reach 10,300 subscriber mark. 11 more subscribers to get to 10,300. 11 people, if you're watching, please subscribe. Okay. All right. Back to the discussion. Here's a major endorsement that Winsome Sears received. She received the endorsement from Governor Glenn Youngkin. Governor Glenn Youngkin, and that is a solid endorsement. That is a solid endorsement. So this is what Governor Glenn Youngkin had to say. He said, Winsome has been an outstanding lieutenant governor and she will be a great governor. She has been an outspoken advocate for common sense, conservative principles and policies, a passionate voice for our military and veterans, and a relentless advocate for educational freedom and economic opportunity. She brings the fighting spirit of a Marine to the office every single day. Those are some amazing words there. Very, very strong endorsement. It's not just, hey, I endorse Winsome Sears. No. I mean, really, Governor Glenn Youngkin has used some very powerful words, to endorse Winsome Sears for governor. That's a solid endorsement that she received. And then obviously Winsome Sears thanked Glenn Youngkin. She said, "Thank you, Governor Glenn Youngkin, for your leadership in making Virginia the best place to live, work, and raise a family. I am deeply grateful for your endorsement as I seek to become the 75th governor of our great Commonwealth of Virginia. Now, that's a nice thank you, I think. However, the claim that Virginia is the best place to live, work, and raise a family, I'm not so sure about that. Okay, I mean, I love Virginia. Glenn Youngkin, awesome governor. Winsome Sears, wonderful, wonderful lieutenant governor. But I don't know if Virginia is the best place to live, work, and raise a family. I mean, the people from Texas would disagree with that, right? We don't want to start a fight here. We don't want to start an argument. But really, I wonder what the people from Texas think about, someone saying Virginia is the best place to live, work, and raise a family. Okay. What would my Texan friends say about that? Hey, listen, I don't want to start an argument. I'm just trying to have a little bit of fun. James is saying, what about Florida? Exactly. What about Florida? Great question. What about Florida? But really, Texas. Let's talk about Texas. Any thoughts? What state do you think is the best place to live, work, and raise a family? Gina is saying, I like Louisiana. We are a red state. Okay. Crockett is saying anywhere, and the southern states are great. Okay. Journey to Justice says Texas. All right. Carl L is saying Utah. All right. And anyone here thinks that Virginia is the best place to live, work, and raise a family? I mean, we're not talking about a great place or an awesome place. We're talking about the best. Okay. Number one. You think Virginia is the best place to live, work, and raise a family? Kristen's saying, God bless Texas. Melissa is saying, Texas bigger and better. Plus, I see the second part of your comment, Melissa. No, we don't want Texas to leave and go anywhere. Texas is America. Texas is America. Heidi's saying Utah. James is saying California, and then you're laughing. I know it's a joke. Kristen's saying Texas is the best place to work and raise a family. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So let's see. Heidi is saying also Idaho. All right. Heidi is saying Utah and also Idaho. All right. A viewer is asking, is your channel strictly politics? It's social and political issues, both domestic and international, but we also like to have fun. So it's also about humor. Definitely. We like to have fun. We like to laugh and smile. Oh, okay. James was laughing at a comment. Okay, so James was laughing at whoever said California, right? Oh, who said California? A viewer named Hunter said California. All right. Okay, great. Anyway, no, I mean, obviously, Winsome Sears is representing Virginia, so she's definitely going to say Virginia is the best place to live, work, and raise a family. And we can debate that, right? You know, Texas and Florida, people of Texas and Florida may debate that. So anyway, we're not here to, to have real arguments on which is the best place to live and work and raise a family. We're having fun, okay? We want Virginia to be a great place to live, work, and raise a family, all right? And that is possible if the people of Virginia start electing more Republicans. You know, Virginia, you can also be like Florida or like Texas, all right? Okay. So, some more facts about Virginia, let me share with you. Hold on. I have to change the screen here. Okay. The state legislature in Virginia is now in Democrat control. Did you know that? The state legislature in Virginia is now in Democrat control. In 2023, the Democrats gained majority of the House of Delegates in Virginia, and the Democrats also maintained majority in the state Senate. So winning a gubernatorial election in Virginia as a Republican may be quite challenging. Although, as I've told you, in 2021, both Winsome Sears and Glenn Youngkin got more votes than what Terry McAuliffe got. So not only did the Republican candidate for governor in 2021, Glenn Youngkin, get more votes than Terry McAuliffe, who was the Democrat candidate for governor, but the Republican candidate for lieutenant governor got more votes than the Democrat candidate for governor. So that gives me a lot of hope. But the fact that in 2023, the Democrats gained majority of the House of Delegates in Virginia, that also makes me concerned. So, you know, winning a gubernatorial election in Virginia as a Republican might be challenging, but it is not impossible. Glenn Youngkin did it. Winsome Sears might be able to do it again, might be able to win a statewide race. She won a statewide race for lieutenant governor. She may be able to win a statewide race for governor. So, you know, we have to wait and see. And then again, the big question is Donald Trump going to endorse Winsome Sears? Trump's endorsement means a lot in any race. Trump's endorsement would greatly help. Is she going to get that endorsement? We have to wait and see. All right. So the future of Virginia, that's really the topic of today's discussion. I shared with you whatever information I have that I thought might be useful, might be helpful. So Crockett agrees with me. Crockett says, I agree about Trump's endorsement meaning a lot. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Give me 1 second here. By the way, Crockett is Hubert from South Carolina. Hubert from South Carolina. Am I correct? We love South Carolina. Okay, Crockett is writing about Suzanne and Misty. Suzanne was here earlier, and Misty was here earlier too, I think. Did we not see Misty? I thought that she joined. Is Misty still here? Is Suzanne here still? Crockett is saying, Tossif, it's my middle. Which one is your middle name? Hubert or Crockett? Hubert is your middle name? Okay, Hubert. Okay. Hubert is your middle name. Okay, Hubert. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so anyone who has not voted in the poll yet? Oh, that's your grandfather's name? Okay, that's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that, Hubert. Freshly, hi Freshly. Freshly is always supporting this channel and our community, Freshly. Thank you for your support. So Freshly is our friend Jake from New York. So Freshly is in the Eastern time zone, so it's really early in the morning where Jake is. So Jake, thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. So if you have not voted in the poll yet, please do so. I'm going to wrap up the poll. Have you voted in the poll or no? The question is, do you think that Winsome Sears, Virginia's Republican lieutenant governor, will become the next governor? Okay, let me end the poll and I will report to you the results, okay? Give me 1 second. The question that I asked is, do you think that Winsome Sears, Virginia's Republican lieutenant governor, will become the next governor? So the options are yes, no, and not sure. 137 votes in. 48% said not sure. Okay, so there's a great degree of uncertainty, it seems. 34% said yes. 16% said no. All right. Misty is here. Misty says, I'm back. Well, welcome back, Misty. Always glad to have you here. Okay. All right. So the question was, do you think that Winsome Sears, Virginia's Republican lieutenant governor, will become the next governor? 48% said not sure. 34% said yes. 16% said no. So that's the poll result. 137 people voted. Well, thanks to those who voted in the poll. And that's pretty much all I have. If there are things you want to discuss, you can let me know. This is my second live stream today. And so, yeah, this one is ending up being a little short. You know, it would be great if I could get 8 more subscribers so that we can get to 10,300. 8 more subscribers. Is it possible, do you think? 8 more subscribers, my friends. Okay. I don't know. All right. Okay. So that's all I have for now. Okay. Okay, so Owen is heading out. Well, thank you, Owen, for participating. Okay, so my friends, that's all I have for this live stream. I might end this a little early. We are 1 hour, 16 minutes into the live stream. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thank you for joining. And over the next several days, I'll try to do more than one live stream if I can. Okay, because it's the holiday season, and I will have more time during the day, hopefully. So I'm trying to do a lot of writing and reading, obviously, and getting ready for the new year. But I will try to do morning live streams if I can. Now, I can't give you an exact time, but maybe like 10 a.m. as I did on Saturday. Whatever it may be, just stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Right now, the live chat is in subscriber-only mode, so everyone who's commenting, you are all subscribers. I know that. But those who may be watching, who did not subscribe yet, I would encourage you to subscribe, so that you can stay connected and participate in the discussion and get notifications about my live streams. So I will be doing. It will be my goal to do more live streams. Okay, at least over the next several days between now and the new year, because it's the holiday break. So here I am. Usually during the day I'm busy, I'm working, but because we're in the holiday season, I have more time. So please stay connected for more live streams, and I'll also try to publish a few podcast episodes. I haven't done one in a while, so I'll try to publish more podcast episodes also. Make sure you share videos on your social media channels, or your social media profiles. If you like a video that I've published, please share it on Facebook or Twitter or Truth Social or anywhere else, okay? Share with your friends, family members, and your neighbors. And help us reach more people. Help us reach more people. Help us grow the size of this community, okay? We are just a few subscribers away from 10,300, okay? We haven't gotten to 10,300 yet. We are 7 short. I don't know if we'll get 7 more subscribers today. That's okay. Next time we'll get there. But thank you so much. Please subscribe, stay connected, like this video. And if you have questions and comments, if you have thoughts you want to share with me, you can email me. I'll give you my email address, all right? It's tausif@tausifanam.net. Very, very easy to remember. Tausif, that's my first name, at tausifanam.net. Send me an email. If you think of something outside of these live streams, if you've got a thought, any issue that you would like me to discuss, just send me an email, say, Tausif, this came to my attention, this is an issue that you need to look at, perhaps discuss it in a future live stream. You can send me suggestions, recommendations, okay? So please do that, tausif@tausifanam.net. Thank you so very much, my friends. By the way, forgot to do it, I'll do it now. Make America Great Again, Trump 2025. So, my friends, may God bless you all. May God bless President-elect Donald Trump. May God bless the incoming Trump administration. May God bless the United States of America. And may God bless freedom-loving people all over the world. So with that, thank you so very much for joining me for this live stream. Stay connected for more live streams and more videos. Have a wonderful night, my friends, and I will be back again soon. And together, we will make America great again. Thank you. Have a good night.